Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just had to go and buy a 70mm hole saw, and I've drilled straight through there. There's 2 layers of metal. That brings me out down there somewhere. If you can see that, not very well. Yeah, 25 quid that was, that bloody hole saw. I've got one at work, I was just borrowed, but I just want to get on with it. I've also drilled a hole in the footwell thing, this thing, and I can only get 2 fixings there because this one, I think the 70mm was a bit big, so it's like, doesn't really line up. So for 2 it'll be fine. That's the thing. Make sure you use countersunk screw heads, because otherwise you won't get this back on. At first I use these pan heads, they were no good. So just pop that. There you go. Oh, one at the bottom. Oh, I can't do it one-handed, but yeah, you get the idea. So that's going to sit nicely there. Right, I've been to B&Q or Halfords, whatever it is. Got some of this brake line. 10 quid I think it was, copper, 3/16, which is, it doesn't say, but yeah, whatever. Brake tube piping. And then I've got one of these. It's an 8mm Y piece. There, hose connector. Ideally you want an 4mm, so 8mm, 4mm, and a T rather than a Y, but that was all they had. So I've got some 8mm fuel hose, and I've put that on there, and then I've like packed this line out to take that, basically. That makes sense. I need to put a little clip on there as well, and then I'm just going to tee into the fuel line, so that will go, basically go in here from the filter, from the car filter, and then off that way to the car, and then this way just to take to the diesel heater. That's the plan. Only to be fitted by a qualified mechanic. That is not me, let me tell you. Oh yeah, so pump's going. There's like some sort of liquid that's in the pump. I don't know if that's for shipping or when it's been tested or whatever, but that's all that is. But yeah, it seems to be something happening. There's no fuel coming out of here yet, so it's obviously just going all the way from the other side down here, and then this should fill up with diesel, and then obviously it'll go through there and then carry on. What I've done is I have just taken this off for a minute, the fuel line off the nipple. Excuse me. Yeah, just to let any air out, really. Feels like the right thing to do, I guess. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to take a while for that to bleed through, so I'll get back to you. Right, so I've just held the on button, and I've got this little light here saying the glow plug's on and the fan's running, which it is. I've also just moved the exhaust just down here temporarily to see what's happening. It's obviously chucking out quite a bit of smoke at the minute. I feel air coming out of there, which is good, but hopefully that should stop in a minute, that smoke. Apparently it's completely normal. I assume it's whatever's in the combustion chamber is just sort of burning off. All pumps running, or diesel pump, sorry. So let's see how we get on then. Still cool at the minute. Okay, so the fan has ramped up a bit. It's spinning a lot faster now. The smoke has stopped out of the little muffler thing. The pump is going a lot faster now, so it's just doing like a start-up process. Now that is lovely. That's really hot. I should probably turn it off actually, because I haven't put the duct in yet, but I just wanted to see what was gonna happen. So yeah, so far so good. Right, she's still running. Here's a little tip for you: turn it off before you try and put this duct on, because my poor old hands are very warm now. But anyway, the hole's through, duct's up, she's Jubilee clamped on to there, and this is on. Now I did make a little mistake there, but cool, that is warm. That is absolutely roasting. Good news. So that is working lovely now. So I'm just going to leave it to run for a minute and just sort of see what happens. But the actual unit itself is pretty cool too. It's warm there. Obviously that's where the main element is, or the heat exchanger part. So that's quite warm, but the rest of it's nice and cool. You can see lots of, or feel lots of air going in there. So yeah, so far so good. Next little job is to fix this properly up there. I didn't want to fix it too soon. I don't know what H3 is. I think that's the sort of setting. H4, H3, H2. Don't know. I need to figure that out. The manual is not even worth the paper it's written on. Like here, in non-setting state, increase the working temperature or oil mass. In the setting state, increase the setting parameter. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just do that. Give me a sec. Query machine status. Keep short press of on. What? Just mental. I'm sure somebody could write or rewrite that properly so that we actually know what we're doing, but someone make a few quid there if you speak Chinese and you can actually speak English as well. Maybe you could go out there and do a proper instruction manual on these, because waste of time. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, see how we're going to get on. It's pretty warm in here. That is roasting. I'm quite happy so far.